Harbor Freight is known for having cheaper tools, and my job is to go in there and find things that, even though they are cheap, have great quality and can be very useful. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. I've talked about magnets, just straight up rare earth magnets from Harbor Freight, but did you know they have magnetic tool storage for the wall? Right now, for $1.98, because of their parking lot sale, you can get this 18-inch magnetic tool holder, which regularly you can get for $4.99, which is already a great deal. If you buy this magnetic tool holder anywhere else, like the one that's made by Everbuilt, your price tag is gonna be around 18 bucks. And at the end of the day, it's just a magnet that holds tools on the wall. I installed this above my chop saw, and it holds multiple tape measures, a chisel, a set of pliers, and my trusty pencil. It's super useful, and at $1.98, nobody on the internet can argue with me that there's a reason to get the other guy's magnetic tool holder instead of this one. Item number 2 is this Bauer variable speed precision crafting rotary tool. That is too much, Harbor Freight. Just call it a rotary tool, please. Anyways. When it comes to rotary tools like this guy, I don't use them very often. When you have something that needs fine detail work, you need to get in there and carve something out really gently, a tool like this can come in super, super handy. You can get the Bauer version of this guy for $34.99, and I actually got it for 20 bucks with the Inside Track Club. And if you compare that to the market leader Dremel, theirs is about 44 bucks. So $10 more expensive for something I'll probably use once a month and just throw back in the cabinet. It comes as a 35-piece set with a bunch of attachments for etching, carving, sanding, engraving, and polishing. There is a battery-powered version, but if you're not buying in to the Bauer line of tools, you can always get the corded version. And while you're at Harbor Freight, just grab all the accessories because they're cheaper than what's out there and you're gonna need them anyway, so just grab you a pack. Listen, before I go any further, I'm not gonna beg for your subscription, but if you feel like I earned it, if you learned something from this video or it made you laugh a little bit, hit that subscribe button because it helps me out. I'm pushing for 50K subscribers, and once I get there, I'm gonna build 50 individual mallets to give away to my subscribers, and I really wanna do that. So let's get this thing done. Item number 3 is a little bit bougie, so please bear with me. This is one of those splurge items that if you wanna make your life easier, then you buy this guy. This is the Pittsburgh Automotive Hydraulic Table Cart. It has a 500-pound weight capacity, which means your mom can sit on it. Boom. Roasted. I'm sorry. The reason I said this guy is bougie is because it is $249 for something that is a glorified dolly moving cart. But I can tell you from first-hand experience, this guy has helped out a ton around the cabinet shop. Whether it's being used for moving doors and drawers around or an entire cabinet, it has definitely made our lives easier and found itself to be useful. You can find other carts like this at stores like Rotary Tool for around the same price, but if you don't have one of those in your area because Harbor Freight's a little bit more populated around the US and you're already in there and their return policy is immaculate, then just go ahead and grab one for yourself there. But like I said, it is a luxury item, so no hard feelings if you don't want to get it and you hate me for even suggesting that. Say item number 4.
Number 4.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hello, my friend.
That's right, baby. This is the zip tie gun from Harbor Freight. Obviously, you can get zip ties at Harbor Freight. This is a 100-pack for $1.49. Compare that to the retailers at 10 bucks for a 100-pack. But that's not what this is about. Zip ties are useful, but not worth talking about. The zip tie gun, on the other hand, is about 20 bucks, and anywhere else you're gonna get it for $33. Look at the camera, look at the camera, look at the camera. And if you just wanna easily put zip ties on anything in your house, or any of your tools, or any of your projects, this is the guy for you. Use this. There you go. This guy is useful when it comes to stuff like cable management and then just wrapping stuff up as tightly as possible. All you have to do is put the end of your zip tie in there, pull the trigger until it pulls right up on it, and then it will cut right off for you. No more sharp endings because you cut it off with the pliers, and it is as tight as it possibly needs to be. This is one of my favorite new things that I found there, and I think I saw it on their social media, so props to that marketing guy. You got me to buy it. Last but certainly not least, I like to talk about things that have battery power, if at all possible. And because I've been having issues with my Makita leaf blower, we're gonna be trying out the Bauer leaf blower that is a $99 kit for the blower and for the battery and charger. If you happen to already have the Bauer battery, you can get the leaf blower for $49.99, which is extremely cheap. I bought this Makita leaf blower for 169 bucks without a battery, which is obviously a $120 markup, and it's got a lot of bugs to it. This is actually the second one that I've had, and I don't know if it's an electrical issue, but in order to make it work, I have to put the battery in and let it sit for like 3 minutes. And then if I let go of the trigger after I'm using it, I have to wait another 3 minutes for it to like warm up to work. So it's getting on my nerves. So the top tier brand isn't stacking up against itself. So that's why we're checking out the Bauer, because it's infinitely less money. The first thing that I immediately like about this blower is that it's a variable speed switch. So you don't have to pull a trigger to turn it on and off. You can just turn it up based on intensity alone. I used it for the standard tasks that I use my Makita for, and it felt almost identical. It's a 20 volt machine with a 5 amp hour battery, and it delivers 96 miles per hour winds. I used this guy to stir up the dust at the cabinet shop and, you know, piss off my coworkers, and it was a success at that too. Just a public service announcement: if you're gonna do this, wear some respiratory protection. Using a leaf blower is not the smartest way to dust out the shop, but this leaf blower did the job just as good, or maybe even a little better, than my Makita, so 10 out of 10, it gets a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything that I featured in this video, let me know in the comment section down below. I will be there lurking. When this video launches, if you have a question, I will answer it within 30 seconds, I promise you. And if I don't, I'm sorry, okay? Like I said, I am pushing for 50K subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. If there's any tools you'd like me to check out from Harbor Freight, put them in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you watched this video and thought to yourself, man, that was so good, how can I give this guy money to repay him? Then you're in luck. I have a lot of stuff listed on my Etsy store that you can buy to support the channel, so head on over to reformationwoodshop.etsy.com to grab something.